Hey, I appreciate you watching Mondays with Mike. Yesterday, I assigned to the church to read Romans chapter 6 in conjunction with the sermon on putting off the old man and putting on the new man by changing the way you think. Romans chapter 6 is a powerful, powerful chapter that really gives us permission to believe the way God wants us to believe and then live differently as a result of that. And if you just skim through the chapter, it's real quickly summarized with three little words. The first word is reckon. And we don't use that word like the King James uses it. We use it like, well, I reckon so, I'll come over. But the word reckon in the Bible is to consider. It's the Greek word legizomai. Consider it, count it as so. And in the passage at the beginning of the chapter where we're to reckon, we're to do two things. We're to know, first of all, that our old self is crucified with Christ, and we're to know that Christ was crucified, but he beat death. And that's like verse 6 and verse 9. We're to count these things to be so, intuitively know it's true and experientially know it's true. Then after we believe these things, we're to surrender. Verses 12, 13, 14, we're to present our bodies to God, not to sin. So we reckon it to be so, then we surrender to the right thing instead of the wrong thing. And we reckon it and surrender so that the rest of the chapter says so that we can serve God, serve righteousness instead of serve sin and serve unrighteousness. So this week, I want you to take that check up from the neck up. And in those moments where you're considering, do I follow the old Mike or the new Mike? Do I want to renew my mind right here with the correct things? Reckon, surrender, serve. And I promise you, you'll put to death the things that are earthly, and God will use you greatly. I appreciate you watching Mondays with Mike. Never forget, you're greatly loved. See you next week.